Here we are about to go for it. Justice League, Zack Snyder cut. Been waiting so many years for this. Just on the countdown, watching Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, even Suicide Squad. So glad I rewatched that. Super nervous, it feels like Christmas morning. Really excited. Here we got some snacks, lots of snacks. I am joined by Jamie, but he doesn't want to be on camera. So we'll see you on the flip side with what we thought of the film. Okay guys, so I just got finished watching the Snyder cut of Justice League. Oh my god, seriously. First things first, if anyone does have my copy of Justice League, you can keep it, or better yet, take my advice and throw it away, because that film does not exist anymore. It's just, no, you can never go back. Once you've seen the Snyder cut, that is it. You cannot go back. How that other film even got made is beyond me. It is ridiculous. Like, how they can leave so much stuff out. The amount of, my big word for this, one word for this film: content. Seriously, there was so much content. How they left all of that out of that other film is ridiculous. How they attempted to tell a story, there was no story there. It's completely different. Honestly, you need to see this. Yes, it's 4 hours, but oh my god, give me more 4-hour films. I loved it. What an experience to get so, I know, it's so in, like, it was just, everything was allowed to develop so much. You can just get so involved in it. And the original, I didn't care, I didn't give a shit about Cyborg. I was like, why, like, this guy's boring. Like, he's one you forget about. He's moody, he's annoying. Like, you just don't care. Seriously, if I was that actor, sorry, I hadn't even learned his name. That's how uninterested I was before. I would be so pissed, along with all the other actors that are in it, by the way. I would be so pissed. Like, that character, everyone has been saying that Cyborg is the heart of this film. My god, they're right. Like, he is. Like, his story is the heart of this film. His voice. It would be nothing without him. It's completely different. All of the characters get so much more room to breathe, and you just get to know them way more. Everybody gets more time. I can't believe they cut out certain things with Barry Allen. So much from Victor Stone Cyborg's story. It's just, yeah, I mean, I'm going to go into more depth talking about it in a minute, because this is the non-spoiler version of my reaction. I just want you all to watch it. Even people that I know out there that are like, I'm a Marvel person, DC is rubbish, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, but this film will obviously not maybe change your mind about if you are truly a Marvel person, whatever, that's fine. But it will make you appreciate DC way more, as it truly deserves. And these characters and the Justice League. I went back and watched all of the other films in the Zack Snyder DC Extended Universe saga, so I rewatched, obviously, started chronologically, the order that it had really happened, that it would have happened in. So I started with Wonder Woman, then Wonder Woman 1984, then Man of Steel, then Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Then I actually managed to squeeze in Suicide Squad as well last night and this morning. I fell asleep last night, it was pretty late, but I wanted to squeeze it in. My god, I'm so glad I rewatched all of them, because, including Suicide Squad, because even in that there are little bits that, you know, obviously lead on to Justice League. And obviously, you know, from the trailers for Justice League that Joker makes some kind of appearance, which he does. I'm not going to mention where it is just yet, or when it is, but he does. And yeah, I'm glad that I watched Suicide Squad for that. Also, if you remember the scenes in Batman vs Superman, when Batman has these weird kind of like dreams or visions, that's really relevant. All of it is just so really relevant. I don't know, I'm trying to think of something else I can say that's not going to spoil it. It's a very easy 4 hours, I can tell you that. It's split into parts, so it's split into 6 parts. Each have a really cool chapter title, and then at the end there's an epilogue as well. So 6 parts and an epilogue, and it's brilliantly done the way it is. So I mean, you could split it into like 2 parts if you wished, if you didn't want to sit there for the full 4 hours, but I really highly recommend not doing that and just committing, settle down, surround yourself with food, get your drinks in, make an afternoon of it, just commit. It is truly, truly, truly worth it. And I'm telling you now, that other film, please forget it, take it out of your head, it doesn't exist. Joss Whedon, I'm sorry, but dude, what did you do? No, so bad. Zack Snyder, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who campaigned for this, because I cannot imagine now never have knowing that this storyline, that this film existed. I can't believe that they filmed that much stuff and didn't have it in there. I mean, yeah, there's like an extra 2 hours of things, and it's not even like, oh yeah, it's the same film, but there's some things that are different. No, like the majority of the film, you're sat there going, this is new. This is also new. New also. This never happened. So much, the majority of it is different, and even the scenes that were in the original version, they're they're fleshed out and they're different and they got different context to them. Seriously, I cannot stress enough, context, so much context. I remember watching the original film and just having no idea what was going on the majority of the time and thinking, is it just me? Am I being like really slow and dumb and falling asleep or whatever? But no, because when we rewatched it again on Saturday, I was like, pay attention to listen to any single thing that they might say that may be relevant to give you some kind of context into what is going on, because they don't give you really any context and they rush through that film so much and it leaves you just not giving a shit, not caring about anything that's going on, and just like, I don't know why we're doing this, but okay, sure, it's like defeat the bad guy, great, kind of thing. This is so much more, and the this isn't really a spoiler either because we know there's going to be a Flash movie, Flashpoint. It helps to create things that are going to lead on to that. Yeah, the introduction, again, this is in the trailer, the introduction of Iris, for Barry, that's there, just giving him so much more space to create his personality. And as well, something I loved was you'd get these moments, because you've got the time and the space to do this, where in like a couple of characters, two of the characters would have a little moment together and having a conversation and building their relationship, and it gives you so much more, you care so much more about them, what's happening later on, and it means something more when they have a different kind of interaction later on, because maybe they didn't get on earlier on, or maybe they had a little bit of a scuffle, or but then their relationship grew in different scenes throughout the film. And I'm not just talking about like an individual pairing here, I'm talking about mixing them up as well, all different pairings, especially the way Aquaman interacts with people. He because he's quite defensive and quite abrasive, and he takes a while to warm up to people, but yeah, that means that towards the end, when he does care and when they all do care about each other, it means so much more. Yeah, and as well, looking back, I mean, it was a disgrace, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it was a disgrace what they did to the characters and the actors in the other film. Like all that work that they put in. Watching this now, so much work was put in, and it wasn't used, and they changed a character's story, and in the smaller parts as well. So like the character actors in between, and the different parts, the supporting actors, some of these people weren't even in the original cut. I'm sat there, I'm like, he was in it, he'll have been like, when he filmed it originally, oh mum or mates, guys, I'm gonna be in Justice League, comes out, they cut me out entirely. Not just one person, like 3 or 4 people completely cut out. And here they are now having their opportunity. And again, it gives the other characters, the main characters, more context and more personality and more, relationships, which is what you want, I just think, yeah, DC should be proud of what what has been put out there now. And I mean, thank you so much, Zach and Warner Brothers and DC and whoever is involved in making the decision to allow us to have this for free. Everybody basically around the world's been able to access this today, from first thing this morning. We thought when, you know, it was announced that it was happening and it was like, oh, it's going onto streaming services, that it would just be, you have to pay for it, you know, or so we thought we were going to have to wait to get it or to pay for it. But then we looked and it was just there on Sky for free. So I had to book the day off work today. So thank you everyone at my work for letting me have today off. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm so grateful that everyone's been able to watch this for free, and I would highly, highly, highly encourage everybody to go and watch this film if you have an even slight interest in it, you know, in superhero films. Just want to watch a good film. Again, like if you have to watch it in 2 parts, fine, go for it, but watch it in 1 part if you can. Anything else that I can think of? Yeah, just so grateful that we've managed to see it, and I really hope that it's then with the next few films lead on from this. I don't know what the plan is. From what I understand, it's possibly not going to be considered as canon, but I mean, it should be. I think that we're going to have a DC revolution here. I think like everybody that campaigned to get this cut is going to campaign to bring back this storyline that Zack Snyder has cemented in here now. Because I want to see what happens next. I'm sure everybody else does, because it wasn't really a cliffhanger, but what the epilogue left us with was this great, amazing possible future array of, you know, films. Definitely leading with Flashpoint, I would say. Yeah, and I don't care what anyone says. I really don't care. I love Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne. Like, there he is. Like, I love you, Ben. Like, I think he's a great Batman. I think he's an even better Bruce Wayne. He is a fantastic Bruce Wayne. Yes, we love Christian Bale. We love the Nolan films, no doubt. But I definitely think that if we never had the Nolan films, people would be a lot warmer towards Ben's Bruce, because I think he's done a brilliant job, and he deserves a lot more credit than he's received. And I want to see him again as Bruce. We need him again. Come back, Ben. I want to see them all again. I want another Justice League movie, Justice League 2. Please give it to me. Give it to everybody. We need it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to stop because the other things I kind of want to talk about are spoilery. So I'm going to wait for Jamie. So yeah, anybody that hasn't seen it, go watch it. And then if you want to check back in with us, the spoiler stuff, come and have another listen in a bit. I haven't decided. I may carry it on after this, so you may have to just pause and come back to us later. I may release them as 2 separate videos. Not decided yet. Okay, yeah. Justice League. Okay. Thanks for listening, guys. Go watch it.